Hey, my name's Psychic Vanessa Widergren. I'm a Pleiadian contactee. I originally met my Pleiadian spirit guide, I guess I'll call her Reyna, 16 years ago in an out-of-body experience. I found myself on out-of-body experience on a ship with a 6 foot tall woman with long blonde hair and a blue outfit talking to me and telling me who she was. At the time, this was 16 years ago, I'd never heard of Pleiadians. I thought aliens must exist. It's a big universe, but I didn't know about like Nordic aliens or Pleiadians. So anyway, I just hope this goes to tell you the validity of me as a contactee. I met them and never had even heard of them. So I'm in contact with Reyna. We speak every single day telepathically. And I would just like to share with you guys kind of rapid fire because I see a lot of misinformation on this app. She's one of the Era Pleiadians from a planet called Era. She's currently orbiting a ship, like a mothership, in Earth's atmosphere. She's been here for quite a few years. And these are some things that the Era Pleiadians would like the public to know. So we'll start with this. World War III is not going to happen. I assure you, that was made pretty clear last year to me from them. The not so good guys in charge are really trying to make it happen, and they're really trying to like pump it in the collective consciousness. It's going to happen because we're so powerful we could actually create it. But I assure you guys, please don't think it's going to happen. It is not going to happen at all. Next, she wants me to explain the energy of fighting politically and getting like in debates, even people on the internet, in the micro is the energy of war in the macro. So that's why the bad people in charge are trying to always get us to fight each other and fight, these political fights and stuff, because it's creating in the micro the energy of war that's creating it in the macro. So I'm telling you guys from the Pleiadians, please don't fight with people. Don't hate people. Don't get in anger fights with people over politics. The energy of hate, the energy of wanting to fight people, you're contributing globally to more of that consciousness. If you can discuss with people, be open-hearted, be loving with people who think differently than you. Please, I'm begging you, just because the Pleiadians, they make such a point to say, we are so much more powerful than we've been led to believe. And so the bad people in charge purposely use things like the news and stuff, and they purposely create this two-party system. They do all of this so that we will create this energy of hate and strife and war. We're creating this, and they're tricking us into it. So please try your best to discuss politely. Don't fight with people on the internet. Don't be hateful to anyone because you're creating more war. Next, she also talks about how we have a holographic matrix, and so our collective things we think about affect our holographic matrix. This is all a hologram. I don't quite know what she means by that. We live in a hologram. Her words. And then this actually came from Elena Denon, but I have checked into it with Reyna, and I've asked her more in detail to explain it. Our planet is moving through space, right? Our solar system moves through space. We've currently entered a fifth dimensional band of space. We were always going to enter it, which is why so much stuff has gone on in the last 20 years, because the bad people were trying to prevent us raising frequency, and the good people were like, this is our core moment. But we've recently, in the last few months, entered this fifth dimensional band of space. And that means a lot of different things for us. It means lots of rapid change, rapid growth. Hold on. When we enter a higher, now that we're all moving higher density even quicker, our perception of time is faster, and the earth is going to start spinning faster. And to back this up, you guys can look this up. I had already been told this by Reyna, but I think it was like a week or two ago, I saw an article saying Earth just had its fastest rotational spin it's ever had. It had the shortest day ever. And it was like by like a couple of milliseconds or whatever. But stuff like that is going to continue to happen because time's moving faster. The Earth's spin is going to start moving faster. Look for it in the news. You're going to see it. For scientists are baffled why we had it 2 weeks ago. But I'm like, yeah, it's because our perception of time is faster. The Earth's going to start spinning faster. We're in a higher density now. And it's going to keep rising. Some tips Reyna has for going into this higher density period. Things that are really bad for you are going to feel extra bad. So food that's not good for your body, alcohol, things like that, they're going to start taking an even bigger toll because our frequency, as it raises, stuff that really takes down frequency, which is anything that affects mental or physical health, takes down frequency, is going to be more of a drop, and it's going to be more unpleasant. So I would suggest eating lots of fruits and vegetables, drinking water, getting good sleep, and avoiding stuff that is physically or mentally unhealthy for you. And then, okay, and then my last point I'd like to make, and this is very important. The Galactic Federation of Worlds is what we're dealing with, and it has not been infiltrated. It is not a bad organization. It is a good organization. It is one of the few reasons why we are all not having a much worse life right now. Trust me. People who say the Galactic Federation of Worlds has been infiltrated have been infiltrated themselves, meaning that very talented, good channelers started channeling the Galactic Federation, but it was secretly the dark people trying to make a bad name for the Galactic Federation. The dark people are wickedly smart, and they have like looking glass technology. They can see how things are going to go. They're evil geniuses, let's call them. They purposely started channeling to these very talented channelers who just thought they were helping the Galactic Federation, and then all of a sudden started turning and making it seem like the Galactic Federation is actually bad and evil. It was a very, very well thought out smear campaign. But trust me, I speak to an actual Pleiadian daily. The Galactic Federation worlds can't be infiltrated to certain levels because it goes higher dimensional. It's really hard to infiltrate that. Reyna's explained to me, but it's not infiltrated. They're a great organization. The Dark is pretty much losing right now. We are winning. And they're doing anything they can because we're going to get in contact officially, publicly, with the Galactic Federation before 2027. I've been told. They're doing whatever they possibly can to make us want to reject them, not take their help, and not listen to them. Because when we get in contact with them, they're going to request that we get rid of all of our nuclear weapons, which we're going to do. Reyna says it's already going to go, how this is going to go. But they're going to give us our real history. They're going to tell us what's been really going on behind the scenes. They're going to tell us so much stuff that they're trying any last-ditch effort to make us not trust them, when literally they're coming here to help us. And also, just on that, they're our brothers and sisters. They're not more advanced than we are. They just are maybe older. They have different technology. They got raised different. They have better information. They are our brothers and sisters. They're on the same equal footing as us. They don't want us to worship them. There's no reason for that. A lot of us are human. Some of them are human. We're all beings that are all on an equal level. They're not going to come to save us. They're going to come help us help ourselves. No one's going to come take us away in a ship. We are going to colonize Mars in the next 20 years. Don't get mad at me, you guys. This is just from what Reyna says, not political. Once we join the Galactic Federation, they're going to help Elon's company colonize Mars with the right technology. And Elon's going to be the first president of Mars. Do with that what you will. You know what's so funny? I know Reyna's been telling me this for a few years about Elon, and that he's got a bigger mission. Like, obviously, he's going to do that, which I guess is cool, however you want to feel about him. But I was telling a good friend of mine about how Elon's supposed to be first president of Mars, and he sent me a page from a book. It's a book from, I think, Wernher von Braun. He was one of the Yahtzee scientists that came over and joined NASA because we, took a bunch of Yahtzee scientists for some reason, because our government it's a lot of corruption. And Wernher von Braun came out with this book right after World War, II? And it was called The Colonization of Mars. And he has this, Jock sent me a screenshot of the page where this book came out in the 30s, the 40s? It's a screenshot talking about how the first president of Mars is Elon. And yeah, it was talking about how he runs his cabinet and his presidency and stuff. Maybe I'll post the page if you guys are really interested in seeing it. But Wernher von Braun also said the same thing in the 30s in his book, The Colonization of Mars, because the Yahtzee scientists had looking glass technology given to them by the reps. That the Yahtzees were working with the reps. So they were given this technology. So anyway, I went a little tangential on this, but I want to tell you guys, things are really looking up in the next decade. We're raising frequency. We're going to join the Galactic Federation of Worlds. We're going to have world peace. They're going to help us heal the environment. We're going to have colonies on other planets. We have so much to look forward in the next 20 years. Please don't feed into the media, tension and scaredness and fear and hate. Do not do that. If you want this beautiful utopian future to come faster, try and be as loving, respectful, and understanding as you possibly can.